we recover them as well. But generally, the trajectory is very good business wise.
The performance of the bank will not satisfy.
Well, we satisfy, In fact, the auditors are clear about that. So we only need for piece of this momentum we'll get right now for making the business grow more and more.
What does this annual general meeting simply mean to the work of the bank?
It means that, in fact, we do business fairly. It means that we operate within the laws of Sierra Leone. It means that we are doing business very well because at that 10 day, with the give audited financial statement, where they don't look at all vis-a-vis our operations for the year. Now that they look at and bring out something good. So it shows that we are working well, and it shows that as a bank, progress the more for do.
Talking about progress, we don't make any progress after when I can get a meeting here. So when I can watch at certain thing, them so okay, going to the next year we implement it. Any progress?
Yeah, holistically, we could look at the operations. We should say our operational delivery system improved. We look at as well recovery methods. Then, if we don't slow down in recovery, we accelerate them so that we're sure that the bank in dream for make profits is realized at the end of the day.
Back to the issue of dividend when I can pay to government at the end of any year. What thing come out for this year?
What thing come out this year? There will not be now 2022 year ending. That the dividends we declare. So what thing come out now that we made a profit of 86,063,852 loans.
Now the new loans?
No, well, all loans billion now.
Okay.
I mean, yes, but the all loans are billion.
Okay.
But that's the profit we made.
Okay.
For the year ending 2022.
The program Good Morning Salon, and members say that's now the company secretary for the Salon Commercial Bank, Victor Thomas Bianduma, made explain to reporter Cherino Jallo about the annual general meeting with them all. Usai say inside 2022 the bank may able to make profit about 86 million new loans. The program Good Morning Salon to continue as on a one of headlines to them this morning. Say with a look into the issue of NGC wherein the alleged say police mingo scatter the meeting this weekend. And for Kaipu for talk more on this, they start off with one of the civil society people right inside the program this morning as we can look at things them will happen now this particular meeting. Musa?
Yes, the program Good Morning Salon they continue, and members it come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM, and also they listen to we across Salon through we partner radio stations them Radio 1G 11.3 and Radio Shalom 9.5 na Kwaneduga and Falaba District, Radio Malen 88.5, Radio 1G 11.3 na Pujan District, Radio Kolente 90.5 na Cambia, Radio Ma 105.5 na Kailaun, Bopad Radio na Waterloo, Voice of Shandon na Kono District, and Voice of Kanina na Kamakio 98.0, Voice of Masuru na Pujan District. The program na Good Morning Salon. As we mentioned earlier, inside the edition of the program, we look at the allegation from the National Grand Coalition for Security and Say police being scattered, then meeting where they been get, and people where they follow. Remember, say ahead of the 2023 election, the National Grand Coalition been formed coalition with the Salon People's Party, but plenty concern don't they come after the agreement and after the election, and part of the agreement now for make sure say NGC members then, if President Biu win the election, by then as in the signed agreement, then forget people them we for be ministers, ambassadors, deputy ambassadors, directors, and according to them, after we President Biu we don't win the election, the Salon People's Party now being take the parts and fulfill their own promise. We make them among other things them be old meeting na then headquarters inside Freetown for discuss some of the issues they assume. Well, according to them, police been scatter them. What in do, you know, inside the program as they expect Gismed F. Suma, chairman and leader of the National Grand Coalition NGC party at the studio anytime from now, and also Brahma Kama, assistant commissioner of police and head of police media. And at the program, we get Solomon Sundu, executive director for Brian K. Foundation. We in a civil society, we don't monitor situation like this. Osika data one for welcomer as Now, the guest we get at the studio for now, as we'd expect the two for January anytime from now. Good morning and welcome to the program, Solomon Sundu.
Good morning, Musa. Good morning, listeners.
You read from the background and follow the background where I don't give to listeners and viewers of Radio Democracy. They discuss the issue of the National Grand Coalition for Sikadem meeting we then scatter. But before that, among the items for discussing inside that meeting are the issue of the alliance with them being formed, with them think they bear fruits to them. For you as somebody we don't follow national issues, before the 2023 election and also after the 2023 election, what you don't gather so far and what you make up of the alliance with the National Grand Coalition being set with the Salon People's Party?
Thank you. And make I just start by saying political margins, new na Sierra Leone and around the world. But you and me know see when political party they merge or they form alliance, when especially we they get into elections, right? Political parties and can come together more like the smaller parties, and for join the bigger weight party. In this case, for Sierra Leone, then we choose the SLPP and the APC. We be see say in 2023, when they be declare, political campaign and elections, you see most of the smaller parties we not get that too much grounds or we not get representation, within the district. Now a district block system we deal with, then form alliance with the big political parties, like NGC, now one we form, alliance with, the SLPP. Then form that alliance, in other words, for make them come together, how them for able for synchronize the political bridge. And whenever political parties they go into, alliance, now then gets, internal agreements or internal arrangements. Based on their internal arrangements, we all be see, like, for example, na Bintimani, when, KKY Kandekole, the leader at that time, form, an alliance with the SLPP and all, other functionaries will be there within them. We see inside that only exactly, like if I can recall, Andrew Kelly, but they talk say, may not just be like, alliance for alliance sake. I can still recall that word there, but make it be a proper, alliance where they go form and as to how, then go, agreed on based on the mutual thing the way they accept. So for me, after the elections, we begin see appointments from, they can win. After the elections, we see appointments from the ruling party in our SLPP. We see most of the bigger side then from ministerial positions, ambassadorial positions, and diplomatic positions. We see, say, the NGC fall short within. Other we can see past the leader, Dr. Kande Kole. Now we see them put na area where, everybody be surprised. So that's the basis of alliance or emergence of political party.
We can look at specific issues them we get for do with the alliance, but let's just introduce we guest inside the studios. Just made F Suma, chairman leader for the National Grand Coalition. Good morning, sir. Welcome to the Democracy.
Good morning, and thanks for having me.
Okay. Firstly, straight off to the point, because we know you're very busy this morning. So, from after the election, how the party don't they do?
Oh, party don't they do well? Of course, there is a shake-up within the party because of the fact that a large section of our party disagree with the alliance, and we agree with the alliance, try for get them for continue with we. A few of them resign, others then stay back, they refuse to participate in any party activities. But we don't begin pick up again, and especially when we promise them, say, well, we will call a next meeting, we will go for decide the fate of the alliance. So they all kind of excited, come back for letting go can decide the fate of the alliance, including some of them that will resign actually withdraw their resignation and come back to the party. The party has a life. It's all over the country, in every district, in every constituency, and every ward.
All right, you mentioned say shake up Minde inside the party concerning the alliance. To be specific, waiting at the shake up or waiting happen.
Well, there are some people who still believe say we for continue for the part of the alliance. Many others says no, there's nothing need for us to be part of the alliance because the public perception is that the bad decisions taken by this government were part and parcel of it, and everybody knows we're not part and parcel of it, but the public perception is that's what it is, you know. So to avoid that, so I said, okay, you guys come and make a decision as to how we should move forward.
You mentioned, say, after the alliance, plenty people left the National Grand Coalition, but when I will get them back. Would there are some of their names we don't resign from the NGC when I don't able to get back to the party?
I can't go over that, all of that, but the Southern District chairman, both district chairman, Tangabe, come back, and he come with a large number of people that will be not resign along with him, including Western area now. We get a number of people that will resign. We come. We still get a few prominent ones that we not can yet, because most of them they hinge on the fact that we're still part of an alliance, which is what what was the basis for their resignation. So hopefully, if we're able to reach that level, they will don't kind of officially withdraw Wisa from the alliance. Probably we might win them back.
Dr. Dennis Bryce now be one advocate for the National Grand Coalition ahead of 2028 election, but we see after the alliance being withdrawn. Now one of them people we don't come back.
Well, we not come back. Dr. Dennis Bryce definitely not come it.
Now, when you talk about the National Grand Coalition, for plenty, then go tell you say the National Grand Coalition, like any third party now the country, perhaps just they now they wait for time. Then can say even they use the word, oh, that party don't die. But according to you, the party is doing well. What are some of the pointers then?
Well, the party is doing well. Compared to every other political party other than APC and SLPP, there is not a party that can match the level of strength that we have in the country. Sooner or later, when I begin to see the force and the type of new leadership style where NGC they come up with, because it's going to be a leadership that provides a vision, not only for the party, but for the nation at large. Oh. If we talk about corruption, we foretell you exactly how we will fight corruption. If we talk about the bad educational system, women meaning they struggle and they take their life earning, but yet they call it free education, we foretell you exactly how we will able to do it differently. That's the type of style of leadership you guys will be seeing shortly. The next time you get me here, I want us to focus on policies.
All right. A quick one. Una accuse the Salon police concerning meeting una me get where una alleged they go scatter. What really happen?
Oh, that's a lot. There's a lot in that particular incident. The way time no go permit now for law going to them, but when I go listen, we press release. The fact of the matter is, the police then overstep the boundaries in the sense that me and the chairman and leader of the party, they talk to them, they refuse for listen to me, and then decide for just end we meeting and force we out. Of course, if that may be happening inside APC or SLPP, a bloodbath before happening.
What's in the focus of a meeting? Would they scatter?
Well, we're meeting a standard meeting. We require wait for the meet every 3 months, so it's not hinge on one specific issue.
What's so the main agenda?
They come. No, we're not being a main agenda. We get several agenda items. One of them happened to be deciding the fate of our relationship in the alliance, which became a little bit hyper because a lot of people were agitated. A lot of people were excited about the fact that we're going to give them the chance to decide, and yet we had a few people says no, we're going to stop you guys. They did everything to stop us, and every little step that they took, we were able to outwit them, except when they resort to violence and they use the forces against us, hoping that we will be as unlawful as most other political parties will react to a situation like that. But cooler heads prevail. We're able to talk to members. And can you imagine somebody can also say, like, get out? Inside your house, not to ski to inside your house. They say, no, me say, like, you get out. Usually they're not a cool thing and they for let somebody go take easily or someone will react bad. But we, as a peaceful, law-abiding political party, will demonstrate to the police, say, we cannot be forced into resorting to violence.
All right. When I ask them why they ask Una out?
I asked that several times. I stood in front of the head of the police who was leading the troop. I said, can you tell me why? He couldn't give me any reason. He just said, respect police order. I said, really? I said, okay, we'll respect police order. That's what you say.
But then at the possible way lead that particular operation state.
Oh, God, I can't remember his name. It's one Mr. Inspector Moinina somewhere in Central Police. Some Moinina or something.
In public gathering na salon, police permission, then he always ask for them. The NGC will get permission for convey the meeting from the police?
No, not if you're having a meeting with internally. No. You don't have to have it. When you're going to public, where probably it might be, out of control. But in this case, we did ask for police security on account of the, tension that we're receiving from the other side, who didn't want us to even discuss this matter. So we did ask for police security. We asked for 2 or 4 policemen, and they came with 3 or 4 trucks of police. 4 policemen, 4 trucks of police. That's what they came with. So really do. Let me meet in the lines.
Okay. We wish you forgive me less than 15 minutes for all discuss more, but nevertheless, in name na just made F Suma the chairman leader for the NGC party as they have to talk about issue we then get with the Salon Police and save the alliance between the Salon and People's Party and the NGC party. We'll go for a break. We'll continue the program. Good morning, Salon.
FM, and you just listen to Gismet F. Suma, the national chairman, leader of the National Grand Coalition, lay the basis of the meeting and waiting exactly transpire. And we come to you again. Before we go for that break, Solomon Sundu, before we come to Gismet, you will talk about some of the issues them exactly what happened before the election with the NGC and the SLPP agreement. Now after the election, we see what you just made just don't mention in the position of the NGC. Now, I think what you been there foresee or it come to you as a surprise as civil society will follow national issues.
Well, for me, as I tell you, I've been there. I make it necessary follow national discourse. The time when they form this alliance, I tell you, I've been at the Bintimani Hall. I hear from Andu Kelly where it talks say this make it not just be a paper talk, make it be for real, right? And then come back into the SLPP, right? Now the parent party make you always say the candy call not to for come, and jolly, but let the needful be done. Well, now the needful, I be the try for highlights where una get Mr. Suma on board. Forming an alliance, it's not a bad thing. But when we don't get that internal agreement based on appointees, how una they form governance, that was where the problem lies. Because now they have been try for highlights. We see Usai, the president, do in appointment them within ministries, departments, and agencies, and even at the diplomatic era. But uno yeri the NGC for stand tall within ministry. Uda we can yeri na the very leader we na Dr. Kande Kole we emerge for be na a position, and that position we all see them call and say renewable energy and the other thoughts for for development. But now no more we see
But I guess you are aware say Kande no longer a NGC member.
I'm saying after it don't come out na the SLPP, but before it come out, this is the arrangement, that internal arrangement, right? We I talk say appointments or appointees them for day within the NGC. Jolek now, Mr. Suma ain't through ain't don't put on the other way. For me, the meeting like where is every 3 months, then forgets the meeting. That's not the political party mandates where nobody can take from them for discourse, waiting they go on within the political parties and for highlight issues like where it talks say, let the public know they look them say bad decision being taken by this current administration, then a part of them. Well, now we day we for be asked say which are the decisions being taken for which you are not part of because you have already formed an alliance with a political party. That no matter what's in the go on, my expectation will have been sat with the political head, the SLPP and the NGC when I come together. In fact, all this Urababa it's just unfortunate a day on the speed. I mean, when una they form an alliance, this we are going to be the arrangements. Anything where they can, if one side don't flout the agreements, what una you do? Una get internal party discourse, right? That is not for any other political party in the democratic space, because that's not info day. Una they disagree for agreed. So if why do not engage the SLPP leadership for say we agree on X, Y, and Z, but we are not seeing this from the executive, which is the appointment. I mean, the president making his appointment. So when una don't do that one day, una get una basis. I'm not sure if perhaps they've done that. Mr. Suma Folonde in the best position for Kante we say they engage the SLPP several times on issues bordering within the NGC and the SLPP, or waiting they go on within the governance structure with structure we don't like. Then for them discuss them. But in this case, we know yegi form always we yegi, and I see the police clearance, then request for police assistance for make them day within them. But wait we see again, because of the political parties always getting kind internal wranglings. So Monday will come say I don't agree, right? You get one day we will come for can set confusion, right? So if the police go there yesterday, I mean I'm sure when I don't invite the police, why themselves do this when people they do then?
We did expect the head of police media at the program we ASP Brahma Kama, but we'll look at the NGC position now. Just met the talk say then they in the right footing now for take on government and take their position as the opposition or very strong opposition. You think that the NGC go come back as that strong opposition, considering the fact that in the 2000 the alliance with don't form with the SLPP, we plenty been things say now SLPP part 2 and then go back and form alliance with the SLPP, and also one of the phases of the NGC party, when Honorable Dr. Kande Kola Imkela, now a SLPP member. You think the NGC will be that formidable party again, Nasalo?
And that is what we are saying. Mr. Suma say then a third force. When you talk about the SLPP and APC, the NGC are the only third party in country where them feel say a formidable force. For me, in that direction, for now, whatever they may come up with, the public get for look at them as any, hypocrites political party, so to speak. Because if you form an alliance, as I always say, una get an internal agreement. And political party, una for able for settle una indifferences among una self. Una not allow make it come out. So in this case, I mark you long this time after the appointment, then just like where I put my basis. We begin here say, NGC, they frowned at, the current administration because their expectation was not met. And if they don't meet their expectation in the area of appointment, then you begin come back and say, no, we don't want to be part of the bad decision this administration is taking. So that is why I said I would have loved him to highlight most of this bad decision for which they are part of. Because if you have formed an alliance with a political party, for me, do the needful. And the needful are, let's agree on X, Y, and Z, as I said earlier. Okay. But they failed to do so. So what they will come out now to the public and say, that it just going to be a political scandalous, issues among themselves. That they witch on, we will call it now political witch hunting among themselves, because the SLPP did not meet to their demand, so to speak.
Okay. Now, according to plenty member them na the NGC, including the leader and chairman of the NGC, and Andrew Kiley, some time back we get on together with I think SLPP youth chairman and the rest, Mr. Sheriff, wherein he assure the NGC the SLPP party still, they in line with the agreements them now that position them they. And the president still get them at the mind say it will continue for give position to NGC member them.
So you will look for ask why the rush now? Why now? Because from June 22 to today's date, I think say now almost 9 months will they get into. So why the rush? That is the 1 million question we should put to the leadership. What are the threatful thing among them?
Because then they say now all positions occupy at this moment. They're not above.
So that is why I said in my earlier submissions, for make you merge with political party or form an alliance, you must have an agreement. That is to say, XY position is going to be given to us as a political party. This position diplomatically, or these are the positions we need. So in that direction, they need to come out and say, these were the agreements among us. Or we be talk say, where we form an alliance, not a position we want to, but one the economy, for example, how things that they go, one for the president, that will be we own stand. If really they are genuine over their cause, right? They will say, we be the talk about the economy. Now NGC be they come with price, updates. You and me will agree, we'll be the follow them, right? Then be they come up with price updates every 3 months, quarterly or every month, as to how prices then they go, how a bag of rice be they trade, how the exchange rates be they go. So if that's not then be condition for say, hey, if we form an alliance with the SLPP, and then agreement say we want to let them fulfill, meaning if rest be there, for example, rest bag be there for 500 leons, make them put them down to 350 leons. If SLPP fail for do so, then they can all SLPP to tax, or then position and they will be asked them for, do not give we. Now that make we don't go against the alliance. We don't want to be any longer or any part of the governance system, because they fail for idea to most of the agreements and we will be laid down. So for me, in this case, why now? Why now? The question lies on them, right? Waiting me go send the police, interruption.
All right, we can look at that specific. The program na Good Morning Saloon, where they come to you live from Good Democracy, 98.1 FM. We make small money. We continue the program Good Morning Saloon.
UTB, Union Trust Bank.
Don't really come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy, 98.1 FM. If you just did join we insert the edition of the program Good Morning Saloon, we look at the position of the National Grand Coalition and the allegation we they make against Saloon policy. According to the chairman, now the program this morning, we don't already left in the studio see then be request for 4 police, but then go with 4 truck of police them now the party headquarters who said they get then meeting then they get every 3 months, and according to them they've been scattered them now this meeting. That's not allegation. We will expect and we still expect the head of police media for talk on their allegations there now the studio where now Superintendent Brahima Kamara. We still expect them for January anytime from now. But quick we go online and join Lucian Momo from the Political Party Regulation Commission. As the name implies, then they in charge for register and regulate political party them according to the PPRC Act of 2023. We then reversed. Well, we get them online now. Hello, good morning, Lucian Momo, and welcome to the program Good Morning Saloon.
Good morning, family.
The program Good Morning Saloon, they continue, and we get Lucian Momo online. Good morning and welcome to the program Good Morning Saloon.
Good morning, family.
Yes, as I mentioned, inside the edition of the program Good Morning Saloon, we look at the concern of the National Grand Coalition, NGC, where according to them, the chairman will be getting our studio this morning, where Gismed F. Suma, police go with 4 truck of the members them and scatter the meeting with them get at the party office. And una as a body where they in charge for register and regulate political party activities na the country. PPRC aware of this incident?
Well, we are aware say they may call the next meeting. But before that, this week we been remind them of the letter where they write to we March 2023. With regards to petition where some members of the party they send against the party after the National Delegates Conference. So we remind them because we get a tip off that we want to go do election for that meeting day. So we remind them of that. The only letter they be sent to we. We are aware say the meeting not be end, but I think that question they why police and stop the meeting, then not continue. That my question way that the police will answer that one day.
Yes, as you said, that's a question where police for answer. I asked Gismet that activities like this then can require police or gathering of political parties, then can ask for police clearance in very big meetings like this. Is the PPRC aware of any permission asked by the NGC for all such meeting, whether from the PPRC or from the police?
Well, I think they write to the police for permit, but the police have get a responsibility. Like I say, well, I want to ask the police why they stop the meeting, because the police get a responsibility for giving permit. The police get a responsibility for withdraw permit based on information or intelligence we then get. So like I say, now the police be able to tell you clearly, because when they're not going to discuss on it on why that happened, but now the police will tell me clearly why make them stop for not for continue.
In situations like this, what's going to be the position of the PPRC?
When I engage, we go engage the leadership of the party and then the police to see how we go able to find way for make them able for go back and do their next meeting. Mind you, as I said before, the police then they deal with intelligence, and if they get intelligence, maybe they act upon.
When this incident happened, Lucian Momo, what in PPRC don't get us in and lead to the scatter where NGC alleged say then scatter the meeting?
Well, me only privy to one audio now one WhatsApp forum where somebody in a member of the NGC, I think really what happen and see how we will make a mess something so that I can go do the next meeting.
Lucian, in a situation where you make mention of an audio of threatening for the meeting or regard the meeting, from the PPRC standpoint, what do you want to expect from the police? Is it for provide adequate security for the meeting or for scatter the meeting?
Well, I'm not going to tell you how the police they do their work. I'm not privy to the code of conduct. I say the audio when you listen, now after when police don't stop the meeting, somebody when a member of the party, where they I think in England that person they we say maybe not going to be unconnected with their audio day or some other audio them with some member go don't send. So the police now they get a code of conduct, they get a code of operation. Maybe they become very, very proactive than reactive, but make sure say they put everything under control. So I would say the police will able to tell exactly why they stop the meeting of continue.
With regard this incident, what's next from the PPRC?
As I said before, now engage with the political party and we engage with the police for see how the police will able to provide the adequate security so that they can have yet the way they not go be if you are here and the police will able to stop them or contain them.
Away from the NGC issue, looking at the PPRC after the election, what's done that happen so far?
After the elections, we don't get anything for report about NGC. But what we go say is, we go report after the National Delegate Conference. So remember the way the contest in sending petition to the PPRC say they not agree with the way and manner how they conduct the election, they disenfranchise them. So we call both parties, we begin to talk the matter, and then the elders council and trustee council they come inside and we hand over the matter, give them, then it was like a family or discuss them. So at the end of the day, I think March 29, 2023, the trustee council and elder council, they like to say, well, they're not going to meet with both sides. They're not going to meet with both sides and they don't agree. Say, well, since the election, don't let them for the party in case the election, let them forget about that. And secondly, because they belong a vacancy from the chairman and the youth person, if they want to replace them people in the day, they will only do so inside a delegate conference. That letter will remind them of when they go to the next meeting, they say, just a standing agreement signed by both parties, the petitioner and the warrior, when they petition against, say na so they for operate. So just remind them.
For that update today inside the program, Lucian Momo, and the head of training and public relations, now the Political Party Regulation Commission. They talk about the incidents where happen and within PPRC, know about time and within at then stand and within next from there. And also they talk about some of the issues them or the activities them within the PPRC don't engage in. The program na Good Morning Saloon. It comes from 98.1 FM and inside today's edition of the program, we look at the incident where the NGC members them they allege say police go with food truck, according to the chairman of the program this morning, Jisman F. Suma, being go attack the meetings and scatter them. But we expect forget, and we still expect forget, the head of police media, Assistant Commissioner of Police, Brahima Kamara, for clear this allegation, say them be attack and scatter the NGC meetings, na them party office over the weekend. The program na Good Morning Saloon is the country from the Society for Radio Democracy, 98.1 FM.
Good morning, Salon. They continue inside the studio. We still get Solomon Sundu as we there for look at issues them we get for do with the NGC party. Now, Mr. Sundu, after the election, you just mentioned and self with the senior social media, you know, the forth and back with the NGC and the SLPP. Now, what in this mean if political party them, you know, get agreement before election, then after election we see them kind of issue there? You think, say, you know, going forward as a country we will continue to get them kind of alliance here?
Well, always make you always say, you know, when we enter into an agreement, for me, if you do contract law, now they the thing they begin. You know, the first premise now as to how una delay una premises based on mutual agreement. Say, for example, if the way I be talk about, we dey form alliance, and this alliance we intention now for make we win elections. In this case, political party, right? If we win the elections, what thing will be we own stake when we don't win elections? And everybody expects, say, when political party they form, now for let them add governance, right? So if we win, yes, the presidency from we where they come the smaller party, we not say we're the bigger party, now we get the executive side. But the executive arm of government, how we go there inside ministry, or now we forget how many ministers, how many deputy ministers, or let we say we go to the other arm of government, the legislative. If how we go get into the parliament, now we will get speakership, or now go get speakership, you come to the judiciary. Now we go be, for example, the chief justice or waiting. You come, you know, so if you go on the diplomatic side, we won't forget ambassadors, right? We won't forget representation at the UN. These are all neutral agreements where political parties can enter into. In this case, the SLPP, the NGC, the agreements where they go into before they form an alliance for make them win. For let them win elections. Are they idea too? Now that's what they ask now. Because if you see all in disgruntlements where they come up from the NGC, or now for let them be just pull the can they collect way now be, you know, once the SLPP but a breakaway because of certain grievance, that's all for come out to the public for make we know from themselves. But rather unfortunate that the chairman and leader now gets another assignment na the sister program. But already highlights now you listen from the PPRC communication person. Internal wrangling in political party. If then can't hear the happen in the first place for build confidence, now the executive of the party, right? Now for sit down and say we want for make this happen. We want for let this happen. When I go sit down with the una colleague, SLPP, the chairmanship day, when I ask them, we will not form an alliance. This alliance will we form, we will not see appointment they come out from what we agree on. In this case, how we go do them? If we not do so, we dey break the alliance. And as you ask the question, this not dey give confidence to smaller party. When that make we can say all political party, when you dey come into a race, you forget a focus, right? Well, we can say political parties and na Sierra Leone where they can form. For me, from all it we don't they see, now for their own individual benefit. Because if not for if they get the what we call ideology, right? NGC, let me say for example, can the 914 break away from the NGC? He has the right to do so. But as a political party, whole political party form an alliance with the bigger party. It means say there were conditionalities. So for me in this case, let the NGC come out. A rather unfortunate, as I say, the leader they talk about the bad decision. So now it's like what we see now in another words now political gimmicks because they're not giving position we can blackmail them. Because we don't do this, una stick on that ideology. Now I make we say when political party they form, una get an ideology. Una get to una they stick on. Whether you win election, whether you not win election, but maintain your position. One thing not to for just win presidency. You can in a parliament. We all see when can the collect be in a parliament, right? From 2018, how the parliaments be look like. You and me can agree. You go to parliament, and they go to parliament where they see exactly when it comes to national discourse, when it comes to bills, even when the ruling party want for personal parliament. You see the NGC them position, right? But in this case, no more NGC in parliament because they don't form an alliance. And if you don't form an alliance, then it's like una going to married or love relationship. In that love relationship, they tell una they go into, and people don't know they know. In the married, tell una they enter into married. What do you enter the married for? People don't understand. But if push come and shop, say sometimes sourness begin come, or the expectation we be expect say you not see him into that business. Now the thing go begin again say this man na so a day, this woman na so a day. In that case, me always can say na political gimmicks. Right. Na in NGC dey pa now.
Quick one before we take break. Now, if the NGC party they get a kind of issue there, you think say the people of this country go get confidence in the NGC party if they take part in any election again?
Well, this not only for NGC. All them smaller political party, their intention, do they have an ideology? Now make we call on with citizens. When you vote, you vote now you right, you vote now you life. Because when you choose that particular political party day, now for example, if the ideology of that political party seems to be simmer down, not to go in line with waiting then say. Now just position. In this case, now that's how they see from the NGC. Because they fail and they are in rush. I say we just get 9 months. Why can't they be patient? If you see, say, the person where you don't form alliances. So be very honest. This person now married when I don't form. If you see, say they married something and if not from the woman's side, you see, say the woman want for go astray, right? Or you want for go beyond a mandate. If they put them back, you call them to attention. Hey, paddy, not to that to be agreed on. You can't now this oath for make sure so you bring the family together. Okay. You can't into this married for make we develop we safe. But in this case, NGC for me, whatever they do now, believe you me, the public and I can call on the citizens for say anything where NGC say now, you understand, are political gimmicks. All because then they in rush, they not wait or they're not patient because of positions. So if they cannot they begin to talk, say this government bad. I go look there. Now propaganda for me, and that's what I go say. Okay. Because still not sweet them for now. But if they turn around, if they be sit down, then settle, then discuss within the political party, like where the PPRC say, if una get a parent body, when a PPRC, if SAPP fail for idea to una agreement, take it to PPRC. Okay. When PPRC go don't come, if they say tire now, then una can come out and say this is what we have been doing, but they fail to abide by what we agreed on. Okay. So you can come out and say X, Y, and Z. But in this case, whatever they make, like where the chairman say, the bad decision. So you are part of the bad decision being taken.
All right. Continue for the with inside the program, Mr. Sundo. To go for a break. We'll continue the program. Good morning, Salon.
You get one life only. Me say get one life only.
You dey look for Master Sabi people wey go handle you motor insurance for you? Well, let you worry down because the Sierra Leone Insurance Company, Slico, wey na one of the leading insurance company in Sierra Leone, wey dey near and all side of the country for over 30 years now, na the right place for go for you motor insurance. Slico, they insure you motor car na computer and quick one, you go get wetin you want. And they get 3 kind of motor insurance wey dem dey offer. One na third party insurance, third party fire and theft and comprehensive. So if you dey look for insure you motorcar, bike, keke or truck, Slico will insure them for you with collage. Slico, the head office na 68 Sanders Street, opposite Edward Street, and then get location dem na Lumley Turntable, Aberdeen Turntable, Kiama Road by Lodge, Wilberforce Botomango, Duazak Junction, Pademba Road Licensing Office, 132 Kisi Road near Licensing Office, Upgun Turntable, Kisi Shell before Echo Bank, Wellington na PMB, Regent Village Junction, Joy Junction, Waterloo 55 Junction, 170 Sarah Road, Bo, 42 Magboroka Road, Makeni, and Kamaratong, Upper Shelmingo, Nakenema. We make a total of 17 locations within Salone. Or you go call on 074 4044 or 075 5055. So choose Slico today for your motor insurance and get peace of mind. Slico, go day one thing.
The program na Good Morning Salon with the country from 98.1 FM. Inside the program, we continue for look at more issues as the Orange Day celebration will be March 14 this year. The president for the Parliamentary Female Caucus na Salon Parliament, Honorable Nene Lebi, say they go celebrate this day in line with the International Women's Day, where the world celebrates March 8 this year. He talked this in one meeting with the Parliament Female Caucus together with the Westminster Foundation for Democracy, being get with the media and other sectors and for the Orange Day celebration March 14 this year. For more on this, we join Sonia Bell.
The International Women's Day na day where the United Nations General Assembly been set aside as way for celebrate women achievements and serve top or challenge them where women they go through na the world, so that country then go come together and find solution to them problem they are. As the celebration go all proper one March 8 this year, the Parliamentary Female Caucus, together with the Westminster Foundation for Democracy, don't get one day engagement with journalists them for telling about the Orange Day, where they go celebrate together March 14 this year, in line with International Women's Day. Where in be they talk about the importance of this day, Honorable Nene Levy, when the president for the Parliamentary Female Caucus, now the Salon Parliament, say the reason for this, now forget a platform, who member them, now the Parliamentary Female Caucus, go able for engage with citizens and stakeholders them, for showcase waiting them as women of parliament them, don't do and serve them future plans them.
The event aims to create a platform for the Parliamentary Female Caucus to engage with citizens and stakeholders, showcasing its commitment towards transforming into a viable and results-oriented organization of female legislators. The event will highlight the achievements and aspirations of the female caucus and seek an alignment with the development goals of the Parliament of Sierra Leone.
Inside Ion Talk, the country representative for the Westminster Foundation for Democracy, Reverend Alusain Suma, say this event same way so they focus on the prevention of gender-based violence.
The Orange Day celebration serves as a platform to raise awareness about the prevalence of gender-based violence and the urgent need for action to eliminate it. It also provides an opportunity to amplify the voices of female MPs and also to showcase the progress that female MPs are making in advancing women's rights issues, and reaffirm their dedication to promoting a society where all individuals are treated with dignity, respect, regardless of their gender.
Reverend Alusain Suma carry on say the women of parliament them get important role for play for make better law them. We go there for protect women and girl picking them from gender-based violence.
Female members of parliament have a crucial role to play in championing legislations and policies that protect and promote the rights of women and girls, and we must also use our platform to amplify their voices and the voices of survivors and advocates for the implementation of measures that prevent and address gender-based violence in all its forms. Through this celebration, we aim to inspire collective actions and mobilize support from all sectors to work towards a future where women and girls can live free from violence and discrimination. We can build a more just, equitable and inclusive society for all.
The country representative for the Westminster Foundation for Democracy, Reverend Alusain Suma, and for call on male member of parliament them for continue for give women them the platform and self-support them as way for help promote the prevention of gender-based violence and serve the country development as a whole. For the Society for Radio Democracy, Mina Sonia Bell, the report.
Well, from that report inside the program, Good Morning Saloon, members say, if you just join we inside the program, we look at the allegation from the National Grand Coalition. We then see then police news force for scatter the meeting with them again at the party headquarters this weekend, and we expect the head of police media on the allegations there also. The program, Good Morning Saloon, with the country from 98.1 FM. Inside the program, we'll go for a short music break. We continue.
Yes, sir. Inside this country, we get different political parties, but we know, and they all get their aims and their objectives. Some na for fight for the power, ruling and opposition. Some na for the run after power, that's a third force. And some them na for support to that they na power. And when you want for enjoy them, just tune your radio. You go hear the drama. We man them the two where the grammar. Na FM Salon point every day. I keep in a party, me say every day. Radio station for all the politicians, me say right down day. People taking well, people taking jam. Fancy them. The talking plenty and the shocking one. So argument. Ruling party king day, opposition they self king day. I tell you, third first king day, Vuvuzela they self king day. This now we party, political party. For all the politicians, me say right down there. Because I want to make them know say politics don't put CBN. Ruling party. Na politics don't put CBN. Opposition. Na politics don't put CBN. Not force. Na politics don't put CBN. Vuvuzela. Na politics don't put CBN. Balance kete mude. Na politics don't put CBN. Every brother. Na politics don't put CBN. Every sister. Na politics don't put CBN. The party be tense in all kind sense. Fire. We one panel jump and grab the microphone and begin for talk. Them up for the fambu them una do. Me na the honorable can they represent the ruling party, and so we na party where they practice people-oriented politics. Now that make us the passive don't say we get the encyclopedia for change and prosperity. We na party where believe in action. Now that make we don't provide 24 hours electricity. We do massive road construction, and we don't provide the free well body business. In fact, nobody know they pay nothing again for malaria treatment. Now any government hospital na this country. But honorable can. All waiting una the bluff so una don't do. Now we the opposition party they don't make the plan. And una for left of cool the people there. Waiting at the road construction. Una for say cosmetic road rehabilitation. And me honorable Samba, the challenge una for show us road where una don't begin and where una don't complete. The time will be there na power. We put things them in place, set up institutions for the smooth running of this country, and show a strong economic base. But sorry for say me brother can. Inside the past 4 years, una don't destroy all the structures them day, and the country don't go bien. But the honorable Samba, with all due respect to you, them thing ya we una keep they talk no fine. You want to tell me say una know they see how the country don't they go before and now we don't they change like how? Una don't destroy the economy. Gas price don't go up. And from una go count with that hardship. When pack door long na key. 30 day, na so hardship paper with people them. But me family them. This is like where they go call him my mate for come mark your exam paper. He like you write sote, you study sote, you no go ever pass. And I the honorable Samba na Samba, they show you so. Do ya wanna give me chance make me self talk? I say come on, set your mouth. You Mr. Fufuzela, you na small bobo. Oh, that you they call small bobo? Me na a leader and flag bearer of a whole political party. And Mr. Charlie Boy Fengai. Now, I feel like you call me small bobo. But anyway, I go take out with a pinch of salt. If you like, take out 50 big bag salt. That's how you business.
Now politics don't put me here.
Ruling party.
Now politics don't put me here.
Opposition.
Now politics don't put me here.
Not force.
Now politics don't put me here.
Vuvuzela.
Now politics don't put me here.
Balance get take a mood.
Now politics don't put me here.
Hey, me brother.
Now politics don't put me here.
Hey, me sister.
Now politics don't put me here.
Nonsense. But me family them. Now that thing they are so make them with young man they are they die quick. Me Charlie Boy Fengai. Now in this arata they talk to so. Let me know the tire. Hey you, if nothing not in the US safe, you for no say me na the oldest and wisest politician of una all. And come November 17, me your third first party go win the election hands down.
Well, I hope so you don't enjoy the music the way we get inside the program and na Kingfisher do that particular song. They well from that music break there. What do you take about inside the program?
Nyaga mungi nyege, nasi mungi mang, nasi mungi ase. Ase pambu, ase by kublo, like play. Na what them bottle by super yet. We didn't talk I said them people wouldn't call SAIC. I said them people and you okay. Be not ordinary
From Wakabos inside the program, we still get Solomon Sundu from Bianchi Foundation. Inside the edition of the program, Good Morning Saloon, where they look at the allegation from the National Grand Coalition against the Saloon Police and scattered. Then meeting over the weekend, we don't try to forget the Saloon Police, and we still expect them for clarify the allegation we just made. FSMA don't make na the station this morning say there be request for 4 police officers, but na 4 truck police go dey enforce the meeting for shutdown. We say this meeting a general meeting we don't hold as always, as we don't get from PPRC. We will expect the Saloon Police inside the program. As time they don't, we still expect inside the program Good Morning the Saloon. But we look at text messages them we gonna don't send na the program. This one say you said NGC are no more in Parliament is simply because the NGC only agreed hoping for signing, for gaining and not for developing the country. What a shame.
And this other one from McTen and Yungaville say political parties can promise a whole country that they will fix the economy but fail. I'm not surprised if they do the same to NGC party.
A small or big party, they are all the same. All the politicians don't love Sierra Leone. All they care for is for their interest and leave the citizens to suffer.
This one from Content say until the citizens stop voting for tribes and regional, these so-called politicians will this message not
this
clear.
One it's from a classic Louis now Facebook page. They say what are the impact that the NGC has done for this country if not for destroying other political parties to gain votes.
And this other one say come out from classic again. He say, but can you please tap the government and tell the president to see the struggles of the people that they are ruling?
Well, inside the program, we continue for look at more text messages them inside the program. This one say, can the NGC